10-foot truck. Good Attitude Services. Yeah, I'm out here. Just did a tire delivery. It's been snowing a lot lately, so I have kind of taken a break. I really can't drive the truck too much, and when it was really icy, it got super icy. It got really cold and it snowed a lot, so now it's raining and the snow is melting, so I went out and did some tire delivery in my SUV. And I'm gonna go back and maybe just a couple more. I know it's really busy. I guess because this time of year around here, everybody, you have to have your snow tires changed at some point. And it might be a little bit late now, but I got mine changed because you don't want to drive around in this kind of stuff without proper snow tires. I use the BlizzX tires. They're really good on here. And on my truck, I have good I got good all-weather tires, but since it's just a rear-wheel drive, and it's not really the best vehicle to be driving around in the snow. Right now, I could probably drive it around because it's kind of everything's wet and snowy. I mean, wet and rainy. But I decided to do this today. I prefer not to take the truck out too much in the wintertime, unless it's really been washed out like snow. But next week, it's going to be really, really cold. It's going to be dropped below zero. So that's when all this snow and all this turns to ice. And they plow the roads and they treat the roads around here, but it's still, you'll still hit that ice every once in a while, and it's not worth it for me. I won't drive. I'll just stay off the roads unless I really have to, and I'll stay on the flat, places that don't have any hills or mountains. I'm just not really into risking myself on that kind of road, on that kind of ice. But looks like it's going to be raining today, so I can do deliveries today, and the sun's all melting away pretty much for the most part. And then tomorrow, I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine up until about, I think, Sunday, and then it's going to start dropping again, really cold. And then next week it's going to be like below zero. It's going to be like maybe just below freezing the whole week, and sometimes even below zero. So that's when the ice is bad, unless it's all melted off and there's no moisture in the air, there's no moisture on the ground. It could get that cold. That's fine to drive around, and I don't care about that. But I'm waiting to see on that, because that's not the best time to drive, because you'll see people sliding all over, and it'll be like accidents on the freeway. And I mean, they clear the roads the best they can. It's just, I don't like going out there. I've been out a couple times when I was doing some deliveries when it was fairly icy out, and I saw cars flipping over and sliding all over the place. And I was like, I am going home. I'm not into that. There's plenty of other time that it doesn't do that. It's just right now, like between late December and like early to January is when you get that really bad weather. In February, it'll snow, but it's not as bad. It doesn't stick as much. It doesn't stay as long, at least not most of the years, but it depends. But by March, you don't get any snow. So that's when around March. I'll take my truck out in February, and then around March is when I start hammering, start marketing my truck, getting it out there for furniture delivery or junk removal, storage delivery, that kind of storage pickups, storage clean outs, and that kind of stuff. That's when because springtime and then some people will do Craigslist buyout deliveries and that'll pick up more and more from that point on. I'll do a few in the wintertime, but this winter it looks like it's going to be a lot more ice than last year, and it looks like it's snowing again. Yep, a little bit of snow, even though it's pretty warm. Well, it's 35 degrees, so anytime it's above freezing, I'm cool with it driving on the road. When it drops to if it dropped to 32 right now, it would be an ice rink all over here, because they wouldn't be able to treat the roads in time. So, and I've been in that situation where it was raining, the snow was melting, and it was like water over the streets, and it was getting late, and I was doing food delivery for the apps, for like, I think it was Grubhub or one of those, and then it just dropped below, like it was like 30 degrees, and everything turned to ice. and there was cars sliding all over, and I could feel my car, even though I have snow tires and all that. It doesn't matter. Like, it's ice, it doesn't matter if you have 4-wheel drive. It doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you have, you start sliding. So I kind of just pulled over, took it really slow, got home, and I just called it a night. And I didn't work the next day. So I'm not into that kind of driving, because if I hit something, it's just a pain. I try to drive really carefully if I'm in that weather, but I still see people just driving full blast, like they don't even think about it. They just kind of, it's not even in their mind. They're just going to go and they're just going to risk it, and that's not good. So it looks like I'm going to be heading back. I'm out in Idaho right now. I'm going to head back to where I usually go, to the mall, and maybe get some more food delivery, or possibly more tires. A lot of times I get the tire deliveries, I end up coming out to Idaho. I'm on the border of Idaho and Washington, so I'll come right out to Idaho because they have some tire shops out here, and I don't mind it. So I'm gonna probably be doing that. And God, I missed a few yesterday. The tire deliveries have been really, I missed a lot, because what happened is on last Friday, when it started to snow, everyone was trying to get their tire. I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't know. I don't work at the warehouse, so I don't know why the numbers are increasing. But it's pretty obvious that around here,